Hey, what is up everyone? Welcome back to the Iron Diaper, your irregular Gundam news show, and when I drop one of these it means one thing and one thing only: we got some Gundam news, especially including some brand new Gunpla, finally! But yeah, as for the announcements, the next brand new full Gundam anime, as well as some brand new high-grade kits. Not a whole lot, but at least it's something. We've got a new Gundam anime releasing in 2027 called Mobile Suit Gundam Org Alex Zero. Believe it or not, that is pronounced Alex. This is part of a tie-in with the upcoming Gundam game, Gundam Rogue Orbit. Both of these particular works are set in the same universe, with the anime taking place 100 years before the game. The whole project, confusingly enough, is referred to as the ORG project, not to be mistaken with the real grade Gunpla line or the ORG system from Gundam Build Fighters. Man, someone over at Bandai really likes ORGs. Filthy bastard. Anyway, the anime is directed by Kenji Kamiyama, known for Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex. Mecha designs are by Eiichi Shimizu, known for line barrels as well as that badass Ultraman, and it really does show, because just look at those badass Ultraman looking gyms. But anyway, the story of Org Alex Zero is described as such. The three revelations delivered by the autonomous interstellar object from another galaxy ushered in an age of unprecedented prosperity, allowing humans to expand across the entire solar system. Gravity control, faster than light communication, cognitive materialization, yet less than 10 years after its discovery, the object that had delivered these three revelations suddenly ran rampant, spawning an aggressive, self-proliferating ecosystem. Humanity came to know this unknown ecosystem as the Apocalypse. For 3 months, humanity fought the Apocalypse to a standstill in orbit above Earth. Forced to abandon the planet, humanity marked that year as AA1, the first year after Apocalypse. By AA45, children born on the moon and in space colonies have never known life without the Apocalypse. And on the lunar surface, a boy named Azumi awakens. That is Azumi Ray, by the way, our brand new Gundam protagonist. Now, Bandai did release a full trailer for this. It is available on YouTube. If you haven't seen it yet, I'll throw a link down there in the description. And when it comes to the highlights, we do have a Haro in black and green, what looks to be a mobile armor of some sort. It seems like we will be seeing some variants of Zaku's, and nice looking variants at that. Zex Marquis maybe? What looks to be a yet unannounced Gundam as well in red, assumingly the Char clone's mech. We do see multiple shots of the Gundam itself. If you're not a huge fan of CG mechs in your anime like me, that is a little bit disappointing. And of course there is this particular version of the Alex Zero, where it has a wrapped up arm as well as an almost alien looking right arm, and of course a badass cloak like we would have seen in the release image for the anime. So we're going to see some Gunpla of this variant as well? I sure hope so. But anyway, speaking of the Gunpla, jumping on over to Bandai's own website, and this is what we've got so far. So we've got a specific page for the Alex Zero as well as the high-grade Gundam Helix. Starting off with the Alex Zero, we don't get a whole lot of information about it. Again, there is no date of release yet and still no price available. There is a little bit of a teaser video on here showing some moving shots of the actual Pla that's coming out, but again, no real juicy information just yet. It just says the next generation is coming, and is that the actual size of the Helix next to the Alex? Because that's not what I expected. But anyway, there is the image we have of the Alex Zero. It's nice, clear, you get to see the front and the back, and it's looking very, very nice. We've got your usual kind of Gundam color scheme down to a little bit darker. The blues are not your usual kind of toyish blues, and the overall design is extremely, extremely clean. We do have some aspects in the design that is reminiscent of a few things we've seen so far, but overall a nice, refreshing take on the Gundam. Definitely has a little bit of that Ultraman in there, especially that spine section around in the back looking great. And speaking of around in the back, that is not our standard backpack adapter, so it seems like we may have proprietary backpacks for this particular line, but the detail here looking phenomenal. Finally, there is one more release image of this particular Gundam, and that's this. So it seems like the only weapons we're seeing with this particular unit so far is beam sabers. They are mounted up on the back, you can see one in its hand, and Bandai has displayed the actual Gunpla, so we do have some physical kits to take a look at. So these images right here are from over on X, posted by Bandai Hobby US themselves. So there's a bit of a standing pose of the Gundam Alex again. This looks like a nice, crispy, very well designed kit. It's kind of hard to tell where There will be or won't be stickers because more than likely this is a painted prototype. There was a version posed in the air, so you will be getting 2 beam sabers. It looks like the articulation is pretty good. The body looks like it could be a little bit limited, but it is hard to tell yet. Once again, there is another one in a standing pose, and the design is nice. The angles are good, and honestly, looking forward to this release. But yeah, we did get 2 high-grade announcements. Well, technically 3. One is just a color variant, and the 2 color versions available are of the Helix itself, there on the right. Again, no real information about it yet, just coming soon, so no date of release, nor a price just yet. There is a front and rear image of this particular kit, and this is detailed. This is going Gundam EX from Requiem of Vengeance level of detail here, and then some. Honestly, I have to say I'm very impressed. It definitely looks like a space-use mobile suit, and this one seems completely loaded out with weapons so far. We got a beam rifle, a massive sword. If I'm not mistaken, it looks like we've multiple mounting points on a moving backpack, which may also be a flight unit. It's kind of hard to tell. No information about the connection on this, whether it will be compatible with the Alex or not. And there is at least one other image of this floating about out there of it in a little bit of an action pose. Not that much of an action pose. I'm not sure if this is the limits of its articulation or not, but it's not really looking too dynamic. A lot of kind of glowing effects on this. Not sure if these will be stickers, clear parts, or what, and if they will be UV reactive. Once again, these were on display at San Diego Comic-Con for everyone to check out and see, and in person it does look like they are quite nice. Again, we're not seeing as many glowy aspects about the fully released kit right here. I'd say a lot of the blue on the chest and the V-fin there might be stickers, or you may have to paint them yourself. It does seem like there is 2 colors of gray here, should I say 2 shades of white, a light gray and a white, which is always a nice touch. Again, articulation not looking phenomenal. However, in a standing pose, it is pretty regal looking, pretty badass, and there is mounting points for the weapons round back. Not seeing any kind of options for hands besides the normal grabbing hands. And like I mentioned, there is 1 color variant coming out, which is this one right here. This is the high-grade Gundam Helix Earth Blue version. Now, as far as I can see, and I'm not sure if this is confirmed or not, this is a limited edition version that will be exclusive with the limited collector's edition of the Gundam Rogue Orbit game. So if you want it in the Gundam colors, well, besides having to paint it yourself, apparently that's where you get it. Finally then, apparently there were some leaks from on set of the live-action Netflix Gundam movie, but nobody gives a fuck about that. But yeah, there we go, that is pretty much it. So even though it is big news that we're finally getting a brand new Gundam anime with some brand new Gunpla, there isn't really too much information just yet. It seems to be all set for 2027, which is a long way off just yet, and there hasn't been any more announcements for the rest of the year, which still feels, Gunpla-wise and Gundam-wise, a little bit on the light side. Anyway, as usual, what are you excited about the brand new anime or the brand new Gunpla? Drop it down there in the comments. Do you think it looks crap? Do you think it looks great? Let me know. As always, thank you so much for watching. As usual, these videos right here are sponsored by HobbyLink Japan, so if you're looking to pre-order any of the new Gunpla, keep your eye on there. There is a link down there in the description. Nothing is there yet. It may not be there for a while, but it is always first come, first serve. Anyway, as always, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to come back for more Gunpla news and reviews, and I'll see you next time. It's the end of the video, so that means it's time to thank all of those awesome people that support me on the channel memberships as well as over on Patreon, including Stephen Collier, Izzy's Jim, Christopher Hamzy, Dismaz, Caleb Engelhardt, Joe, RG95061, Scotty Thomas, Van Fon, Stephen Collier again, and Gunpla.deals.